I'm going to go ahead and go live now. I'm not going to do my starting soon thing. Morning, Kay. Morning, Danny. How y'all doing this morning? Yeah, Jakey is... I'm not even... We don't bully here. I'm not even going to bully Jacob today. So while he's not on time, it's okay. Let's get some links in chat. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm a bit tired because I had to wake up and take Mrs. Mod to work early this morning. So yeah, Kay, he just texted me. He just has woken up. So it's fine. It's not a problem. He doesn't want to come talk about football because he doesn't want to admit the Packers are going to lose, and he's going to have to shave. So, I mean, I get it. It's okay. I understand. Yeah, we're waiting on him and waiting on David. Jeff, how am I a scammer? That's my question. Is how am I a scammer? I don't. Or unless you're talking about Jacob, which again, like, who is David? Really? You know who David is. And if you don't, he's one of. Speaking of which, I want to go ahead and grab his link too. David is one of my friends. I play D&D with him, and he pops around occasionally. He also streams on Twitch. Yeah, especially Danny without one. Oh, he's talking about Jacob. Okay. Oh, with scammer. He doesn't scam me though. That's the thing. He never scams me. I'm gonna get some background music real quick while we're waiting on people to show up. While we're waiting on my friends, I'm gonna turn it down though. But I can't help who I'm friends with. Like I said, I know Jacob has been known to scam in the past, but he doesn't scam me. So, I think I can forgive that. What's up, Charlie? How you doing? Yeah, he did kill a shiny Geodude, but that's okay. I forgive him. It's alright. Real quick. Well, Kay, that's because you're too nice to scam. You're way too nice. What's up, Adam Mark? For those here who are here for the football, for those that know the football, let's get some Super Bowl predictions. Who do y'all think? Who does everybody think is winning the Super Bowl? I'll get into mine in a little bit once we've got David and Jacob. But I do want to see what people think. How you doing, Alex? Nice to see you. Make sure music's fine. Let me know if the music's too loud. I don't want it to be too loud. Charlie, you're a Steelers fan? I am so sorry. I can't imagine being a Steelers fan. Jeff, do you actually think that, or are you just saying that because you know I'm a Cowboys fan? Either way, I appreciate it. Exactly. Kate, go sports. Yeah, I know not everybody that follows me are sports fans because I do Pokemon stuff, but so I get it. I appreciate those of you who do come and show the love, even if it's not something they enjoy. I'm not a Texan, Jeff, but I've never been to Texas. Danny, you think Bucks Chiefs? For me, in my experience with the Steelers, you either love them or hate them, and for me, it's easily a hate. I don't like the Steelers at all. Danny, I gotta say, I don't think either one of those teams is making it to the Super Bowl. That's just. Kay, I appreciate that. You're so nice. David, good morning. Turn the music off. Let me make sure I've got. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm making sure my audio is good and it's picking you up. Can everyone hear David's lovely voice?
I see Adam Mark and I see Lord Jeff. And
we got a whole bunch of people. Up in here.
We do have a whole bunch of people. I see them here. A lot of people.
People ready for some football on this fine Sunday. David's a little low. Yeah, I've turned it up now. So I had music going in the background.
Hi, David. I
probably don't know you. You should, though, because David is wonderful. You are wonderful, David.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I can turn my gain up on my end. I don't know if that will help. I'm also not speaking very loudly.
I'm going to turn it up on my end. I'm going to have it where yours basically matches mine. That's fine. I'm in a good mood today, David. How are you doing? Ain't going to be Cowboys or Packers. You're probably right. You're probably right, Danny. I can't disagree there.
Oh, that's funny. I'm pretty good. The freaking Cowboys kicked the Eagles' ass last night.
Hell yeah, they did. Hell yeah, they did.
It was like, what, 51-24 or something like that?
Final score was...
I know they had 50 points.
51-26.
Okay, 26. Excuse me. I was close on the Eagles.
Yeah, they scored a garbage time touchdown at the end. But yeah,
Jimmy!
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, Jacob. Late hashtag going. Late as always.
Yes, it is.
How you doing, Jacob?
I'm doing well. I went to bed at like 3 in the morning. I fell asleep.
Oof.
Oh, I just saw a kitty right when I clicked the stream.
Yep, that's Gigi. They're wandering this morning.
Yeah.
Chef isn't a boomer, he's a spring chicken. That's not true, okay? It's not true at all. I am the youngest one here in this voice chat, though.
Hey, don't make fun of her age.
I didn't. I just said I was the youngest one out of the three. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
It is, in fact, true.
I was going to say I was the only one under 30, but David, I don't think you're 30.
What?
I was gonna say I was the only one under 30, but I don't think you're 30.
David's older than me. David's older than me, bro.
Oh, are you? I did not know that. I did not know that.
Yeah. I think the only person that's in chat that's older than me is Danny.
Oh, is he? Boomer as always.
I know. Danny's literally gonna burn both of our teams, Jeff.
Well, it's okay because I'm gonna burn my own team today.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing, like, the Cowboys have a lot of talent. We'll get into it, but the Cowboys have a lot of talent, but they haven't really beat anyone this year.
I want to apologize real quick to you, Jacob, and rectify something I said the last time. I was wrong about Mike McCarthy. He's a garbage coach.
Was I right about your coordinators?
And they're both going to leave.
Dan Quinn probably won't, but Kellen Moore definitely is going to.
Multiple people have already inquired about both of them.
Again,
Jacksonville's going to interview Kellen Moore.
Well, Kellen Moore is going to leave 100%. He'll either go to
Jacksonville,
or Minnesota. We don't know Minnesota's head coaching position is going to be open, but it's going to be.
But Jacksonville's is already open, and we know that they're targeting both of our coordinators. But Dan Quinn already said no.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only way we keep Kellen Moore is if we give him McCarthy's job.
Well, you should.
I agree. 100% agree. That's exactly what we should do.
Why do you think we got rid of McCarthy?
At the time, I thought it was because Rodgers was a diva.
Which he is.
He is. But he was right still.
Yeah, I mean he was.
Yeah.
He was. Speaking of divas, either one of y'all think Antonio Brown ever plays again?
Oh hell no.
Oh fuck no.
Oh, I was going to say, speaking of other divas, did you hear Terrell Owens like, I want to come out of retirement?
He's the second greatest receiver of all time. If anybody can do it, it's him.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, you're like 40-something. Come on, bro.
He doesn't care.
Wait, who's your number one?
Randy Moss.
Please tell me it's Jerry Rice.
It's not
Jerry. Jerry Rice is 1 and Randy Moss is 2 for me.
Jerry Rice is 3. For me, it's Randy Moss and then T.O. T.O. is 48. Yeah, there's no way in hell.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
It's like he hasn't played football in how many years?
It's been a long time.
Yes, Kay.
Kay, I didn't think you were I didn't think you had hate in you. I didn't think it was possible for you to hate. Why do you hate Tom Brady? He's the GOAT.
It's a nod.
Hey, Becca. Mrs. Mott is at work right now.
Which is so funny because I think like a lot of people have realized I don't hate Tom Brady. I just hate the Patriots.
Yeah, exactly.
I think people just hate when teams win a lot. That's what I think it is.
Mm-hmm. They hated Dallas in the '90s, and they hate us now because of our fan base.
People hated the 49ers in the 80s and the
Steelers in the 70s. They hate success.
And the Packers in the 60s.
Mm-hmm. He is not I disagree strongly. He is not overrated.
I think just the person she's talking about. I don't think the player really. I think it's mostly the person.
Okay, well I don't know him as a person. I'm
saying we know we have I think we have like a opinion based on what we see.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Like I said, I don't.
Go ahead.
I try not to speculate about athletes as a personality, unless they constantly do things that make them seem shitty, like Antonio Brown.
And Ben Roethlisberger's done. Well, he hasn't done anything that bad lately.
But it was one thing, and it was never proven, but it was kind of hinted that he probably did it. Yeah. I hate Ben Roethlisberger. Like if you want to talk about players, I hate him. I hate the Steelers. I hate their fan base.
He's retiring after this year. He's done.
Yep. This is his last game today, unless they somehow make the playoffs.
It's okay. Only one person is going to take over his legacy. Deshaun Watson. Everybody knows it.
Oh,
he's the perfect person to take over his legacy.
Oh, I would love it. I would love it if Deshaun Watson went to Pittsburgh. Oh, it'd be great. It'd be wonderful. Oh, it'd be wonderful.
I shouldn't be laughing at that, David.
It's funny.
Thank you.
It'd be awesome. Mm-hmm. I don't think Deshaun Watson plays again, though. I think he's done.
No, he's done.
I don't think
I'm sure Houston hopes so they can trade him.
Yeah.
They could have traded him already, though, and they didn't. They were holding on hope.
Yeah, I think they wanted more than what they were getting, what they were being offered. So
yeah, and they're not going to get it.
Which is funny because like at the beginning of the year, when they could have traded him before all the shit hit the fan. They didn't because they wanted so much for him, and then all the shit hit the fan, and they were like, "Please take him!
Somebody take him! Somebody please take him!"
We'll trade a 7th round pick. Anyone?
We have done.
And then the Dolphins were willing. The Dolphins were like, "All right, sure, we'll take him," but
I said hi, Jeff, and I don't know if you're talking to me.
I don't know who he's talking. I talked to him.
We need all of his legal stuff to get cleared up first.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Miami.
Why? Okay, can I talk real quick about Miami?
Yes, you can.
I don't understand why they're so quick to give up on Tua. I think Tua has potential. He could be really good, especially now that Waddle's there. Like Waddle's he's got a good connection with Waddle because they played together in college.
Yep.
Yeah. So the problem that I think people see with Tua is that they're not giving him opportunity to throw really more than because he's kind of limited with throwing. He throws a lot of short passes. He doesn't really throw it deep, and he doesn't stretch the field. And they're not giving him an opportunity for that. So until they truly let him try to throw it deeper, which he might. A lot of people think he's limited in that regard, and he probably is to a degree. We just don't know yet because he's still young and he needs to work on it. And they should give him at least a year or two.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he's going to be the best next quarterback. But as someone who's had him through my entire year of fantasy this year as like a backup, he's been doing pretty consistently. He hasn't been doing great the last couple weeks, but like he's been pretty consistent. And I'll take a consistent quarterback over like a guy that's hit or miss.
Matthew Stafford.
I'd rather have Tua easily.
Yeah, because Stafford throws so many interceptions. Right, this year he's thrown 15.
Well, Tua's thrown 10.
True, but Tua's also a second-year quarterback, and Stafford's been playing since 2009.
You talk about Tua not stretching the field. He ranks damn near the bottom in completions of 20 or more yards. So he does not throw the ball, Dave.
He's barely. I think it's right at 7 yards per attempt. I think it's just a flat 7 yards per attempt. which is really low, especially when you're comparing him to Joe Burrow, who's got like 8.8 or some crazy ass stat.
Joe Burrow's been crazy this year.
Yeah, he absolutely has.
Especially like the last month of the season too.
Is he y'all's pick for MVP?
He's up there.
It's Burrow, Brady, or Rodgers.
Yeah,
I don't have Brady in my top 3.
Well, Brady's just because he's turned the ball over too much.
Yep. Whereas Aaron Rodgers doesn't turn the ball over at all.
Rodgers never turns the ball over. 4 turnovers all year. What the hell?
Yeah, I've got Rodgers. My MVP finalist right now for me is Rodgers, Burrow, and Taylor.
Yeah, if the Colts don't get the playoffs, so if they lose it, there's no chance. There's 0 chance Taylor gets it. 0 chance.
Well, he's a running back. They're not going to give it to him anyway.
Well, I know, but I'm saying like it's literally like if they make it, it's like a little 0.5% chance to 1% maybe.
For the Titans to make it, not the Titans.
No. The Colts will probably beat Jacksonville. But I'm saying if the Colts somehow don't beat Jacksonville, technically they haven't won in Jacksonville since 2014.
Yeah, I know.
So if they don't make it, Taylor has no chance. But if they make it, it's got maybe a 1% chance of winning it.
You're talking about if they make the playoffs?
Yeah. There's like a 1% chance maybe of getting MVP. Maybe.
I don't think it happens. My MVP, as much as I hate to say it, my MVP is Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I'm coming into today. I was like, "There's no way he's gonna stay. There's no way. There's just no way. There's none."
You can't argue it. They're the number 1 team in the NFC. His efficiency is unreal. So I mean, he's got the best numbers with the best team in the league. I don't know. Even though I don't like the Packers, I don't think you can argue that.
People are trying to argue like passing yards, like for like Brady and like. But the thing is, Brady's also thrown at like 160 more attempts or something crazy.
Brady's got 456 attempts. Aaron Rodgers has Brady's got 682. Rodgers has 513. So 170 more passes.
That's ridiculous.
And yeah, I mean, Brady's going to throw for 5,000 yards unless they sit him today, which they won't. They'll let him get the 5K. They'll let him get the 5K.
Well, they can try to get the 2nd seed still.
But I mean, if you look at
win and LA loses, they're the 2nd seed.
The Rams, you assume you mean when you say LA?
Yeah, the Rams.
Okay.
The NFC one.
You're right.
Yeah. I knew what you meant.
If you look at, you got to look at efficiency. If you look at quarterbacks with over 30 touchdowns this year, only 2 of those quarterbacks have thrown less than 10 interceptions, and one of them is Rodgers.
I agree, Star. I agree. Give it to Brady for dealing with AP.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, to be fair, you're not wrong about Rodgers, but I could do that well if I had fucking Devontae Adams on my team. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but to be fair, look at what Joe Burrow has. Joe Burrow has T. Higgins,
Jamar Chase,
Todd Boyd. Boyd is literally their 3rd best receiver.
I think having Jamar Chase helped him a lot this year because again, it's that connection they played together in college. And they just have that chemistry.
Yeah, absolutely. And Rodgers and Adams have been together forever. But also Rodgers went into Arizona and won a football game without his top 3 receivers on the road against an undefeated team.
Yep. Aaron Rodgers is.
Weren't the Cardinals also without freaking Kyler Murray and Murray that week?
No, Murray. No. That was Murray's last game for a while. Murray got hurt at the end of the game.
Yeah. So,
played the last drive, but
David, who's your MVP?
No, I mean I agree. Probably Burrow or Rodgers. It's one per the league, right? They don't do one for the AFC, one for the NFC.
It's one for the league.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Then they have like an AFC and an NFC offense. Like they have an offensive player of the year too. Which is
right.
Well, it might not be Taylor. It might be Cooper Kupp too for offensive player of the year.
Kupp's been having a good year.
One of the most efficient.
Get it. If Kupp breaks the receiving yards record, it's going to be him for offensive player of the year.
I don't have him winning offensive player of the year. I've got Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I agree.
I just think Cooper Kupp's probably going to get it if he breaks the receiving yard record. If he
that's fair. He might. He definitely might.
If he breaks a record like that, I think he's gotta. especially by such a phenomenal receiver like Calvin Johnson was.
Yeah.
Who do you guys have for Rookie of the Year?
Offensive or defensive?
Offensive.
Defensive Rookie of the Year is not even up for debate.
Offensive is Mac Jones, baby.
Nah, I can't give it to a quarterback this year. Like
you should.
It's probably going to be given to a quarterback, but
Who do you have, Jacob?
it's only between Jamar Chase and Mac Jones, and I have Jamar Chase.
Those are the only two names.
I mean, I still either way, it's a fair debate.
Yeah, Mac Jones has been. I was wrong about him too. Like I thought he was the worst quarterback in the class out of the top 10, out of the top ones.
Mac Jones has been above average. Well, he's looked like a veteran quarterback, not making as many mistakes for a rookie, and all the other quarterbacks have looked like a pile of garbage.
And that's not all their fault. A lot of them play for shit teams.
Trevor Lawrence didn't deserve it. It's not his fault.
Well, Micah Parsons is getting defensive player.
Not even close. It's Micah Parsons.
It's Micah Parsons.
Yeah, for defensive rookie of the year, defensive player of the year, it's not necessarily him. He's in the.
Oh no! I meant rookie. Rookie of the year is Micah Parsons. 100%.
Yeah, you can't argue. Literally, you cannot argue anything.
I've got Micah Parsons winning both of them.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think he's gonna win. I don't think if TJ Watt breaks the sack record, he's gonna win.
Yeah. To be fair, when I did my notes, I didn't realize how close he was to the sack record.
He's very close. He's like he won to tie, I think, and then one and a half to break.
He's probably going to break it, and they'll give it to him. But
they also, I mean, I don't think he deserves it this year, but Aaron Donald might just get it on recognition alone again.
Well, he's my third name. I've got Watt, Parsons.
I mean, Aaron Donald is literally a double team every effing play.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Because he's the best defensive player in football.
Can I just state he did nothing against the Packers? Can I just state that?
Yeah. Go ahead and state it.
But by our backup offensive line, basically.
Let me make my case for Micah Parsons.
Well, obviously, I know what you're going to say.
No, for defensive player of the year, not just rookie. Defensive rookie, he's got it locked up. Well, no. Yeah. There have been games this season we have won because of him. Washington, the first time we played him, wins that game without Micah Parsons.
Yep.
Whereas TJ Watt, as good as he is, the Steelers are they're out of the playoffs right now trying to scrape their way in. And while he's good, he's not I don't feel like he's as good overall this season as Micah Parsons is. Micah shuts down the run. He can play in coverage. He puts pressure on the quarterback. He does literally everything.
I mean, wasn't he the only reason he dropped to like 12? Because like was it off the field issues or was it injury issues?
It was health issues, I think.
I can't remember which one. I knew he had some sort of issues that they didn't know about. So
yeah, I'd be fine with TJ Watt winning it, and I wouldn't be surprised. My personal pick is Parsons. I'm guessing both of y'all have Watt.
I have TJ Watt. I've had TJ Watt on my dynasty team, and just watching the monster year he's been having, I'm like, there's no way this man does not win Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I can kind of see it is if he doesn't break the record somehow, which he should probably.
He should.
And if they don't make, well, they won't. They probably won't make the playoffs because they need Indy to lose, but
no, which is not going to happen.
No.
Dallas needs some things to happen for our playoffs, which we'll get into in a second.
Yeah, you guys are most likely not the second seed. It's going to be near impossible. You need Tampa and LA to lose. Broncos
fired head coach Vic Fangio. So Broncos need a head coach.
They did? Yep. They announced it?
Yep, I just got a notification on my phone.
Wow.
Which I heard through the grapevine that Dan Quinn's up for that job as well.
He probably is.
I think Denver needs an offensive-minded coach now.
And it's not Dan Quinn. It ain't Dan Quinn.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, Zimmer's getting fired tomorrow, so.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Mike Zimmer from Minnesota.
From Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Okay. Minnesota.
Let's see. I'm going through all my awards. Comeback Player of the Year, it's Dak Prescott, right? Or do you think Joe Burrow?
It doesn't matter who it is.
Burrow.
Both of them deserve it. It does not matter.
I'll say, so here's the reason I give it to Burrow as opposed to Prescott. Prescott had a couple bad weeks.
No, he didn't.
He was kind of he did. As someone who had Dak Prescott.
Oh, you mean this? I thought you meant last year, and you were comparing. Oh no, yeah, he had some shit. He had some shit games this year.
Yeah, this year he did not have some good games.
I don't think that matters though. I think the severity of the injury and the fact that he's already he's not young, but he's older than Joe Burrow.
Yeah, but you also wouldn't be upset if they gave it to Joe Burrow because it's not like both of them didn't have bad injuries.
Yeah, they both deserve it.
It's like Brian just said, it's a literal coin flip.
Yep,
it is a coin flip. Yeah, because I mean, Burrow tore his ACL and his MCL. It was just like, ooh.
Yeah,
and then he comes back and has this year, and it's oh.
And Dak shattered his ankle. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it'll probably go to Burrow.
We don't know.
That's fine. He's getting MVP. Let him get the MVP. And give Dak Prescott an award because Dak's not getting MVP.
No, Dak can MVP. It's not possible.
Okay, so I feel like Nagy's getting fired too.
Oh, Nagy
I hope he does. I fucking hope he does.
So I just say I hope he doesn't, and I hope they keep
Why?
Because he's a Packers fan.
Well, fuck you. I have investment in the Bears, man, for my dynasty team. I have Justin Fields and Fields. So it's like
my mom is a Bears fan, so I want them to do well. But yeah, Nagy's probably gone.
Well, he should be. I think there's been rumors that he would be fired for like 7 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
Considering the fact that like all of Chicago's games for like the last couple weeks, all they do been chanting at home games is fire Nagy, fire Nagy.
Fire Nagy.
Come on,
Brian, you're right. Rule should be gone, but he won't be. They've already committed to Rule for next year.
That's a problem too, because like
which is a shame.
He had so much potential like coming in, and everyone was so excited for like last year not doing so well under like trying to rebuild the team and starting a new tenure without Cam Newton, and it was understandable to go like 5-6 wins, but.
I thought Sam Darnold was going to be a lot better. I really did.
I thought, clearly it's not the Jets then. Clearly it's just him.
He was doing okay for a little bit, and then I don't know what happened.
Well,
yeah, I guess
first off, Carolina has a non-existent offensive line, so I still don't put the blame on him, and I still don't think it's over for him yet. I think he's going to get another chance next year with maybe a new coach, and if they can rebuild the line, he might get another chance.
They have one good offensive lineman in Taylor Moton.
Yep, and the rest of their offensive line is trash.
They're gonna sign probably Josh Nijman from the Packers because like why wouldn't they? He's literally proven he's better than all their offensive linemen pretty much.
Yeah.
And he's our third string left tackle.
David, I'm gonna ask you because I already know Jacob's answer. Who's your coach of the year?
Coach of the year?
Coach of the year.
No, you do not probably know my coach of the year. I'm not giving it to LaFleur.
Oh, you're not giving it to LaFleur?
No, I mean he's up there, but I'm not giving it to him.
He's not even a finalist for
me. Well, he's top 5 or so.
I honestly don't know coaches that well.
I'm giving it to Zach Taylor from the Bengals. That's a given.
He's one of my finalists. I don't have him.
The Bengals were not supposed to win their division. They were like they're the least AFC North team to win that division this year. That's what everyone is expecting.
No.
Browns, Ravens, or Steelers.
No. Nobody expected the Steelers to win that division except Steelers fans.
Well, I know, but there are still more people. The Bengals fans didn't even expect them to win the division. And
but
who's the Bucs head coach again? I forget. What's his name?
Bruce Arians.
Give it to him just for dealing with Antonio Brown.
That's fair.
I've got
every day. No, guys. Every day is a half day if you just.
Every day is a half day if you just say fuck it.
Sorry.
Say fuck it and leave.
Antonio Brown's a diva, but that quote's too fucking funny.
That's great. I love that.
Every day is a half day if you just fucking leave.
I lost a lot of respect for Arians with that situation because I think he's lying too. I think they're both. There's lying on both sides, and it's made me lose respect for Arians.
It's just a bad situation overall.
My coach of the year is Bill Belichick.
Really?
He's up there, but
You remember how bad the Patriots were last year, David?
I do remember how bad the Patriots were last year. I watched them. It was horrible.
Do you remember what the expectations are this year? At the start of the year,
nothing.
What the expectations
Our
were?
Expectations were nothing.
Well, to be fair, it was like around what you guys were going to do last year. You guys were like 7-9 last year, and you guys were expected to win 7-8 games this year.
And they won, and they're going to win 11.
More than likely, yeah.
Unless the Dolphins beat them.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to count anything. More than likely, yeah.
Well, yeah, even if not, they still win 10.
Yeah.
So, they're still...
Funny, that's what I had at my mid-season prediction. I actually want to go to my mid-season predictions on Twitter and see...
Nobody thought they were going to be number 2 in that division, though.
No, mid-season I did, obviously.
well, yeah, but preseason, nobody thought, Patriots are going to win 11 games, be the 5 seed in the AFC.
So my mid-season prediction is pretty weird. So in the AFC East, I have the Bills 12-5, the Patriots 10-7, which Patriots 10-7 pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets 5-12, which is close, and then Dolphins I had 4-13, but they clearly are going to be 8-9 probably.
Yep.
The AFC or NFC East, Cowboys 13-4.
Close.
I thought the Giants would win more in the second half of the season than they did because they had Washington and Philly. And
shouldn't have. They're the worst team in the division.
Well, they're 7-10. It's still not good. There's only three. It's only 3 more. And I had all the teams in the NFC East crappy. Washington 4-13, Philly 3-14. Oh, Nick Sirianni from Philly also is in consideration. Like he's like top 5 for head coach of the year. I know that sounds crazy. It's just because Philly was expected to win like no games.
Yeah, they're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they're guaranteed. Yeah, and then the AFC West, San Diego, the Chargers 13-4, the Chiefs 12-5. I was dead smack for that. Chiefs came back strong. The Raiders 8-9 and Broncos 8-9, so that's pretty close.
Yep.
The Rams 13-4, the Cardinals 13-4, the Seahawks 9-8. I thought they'd have a late season. This was right when Wilson came back, so I'm like, Wilson. I'm going to trust Wilson.
I did too. I was the same, and he did.
Yeah. Well, they'll probably go. They might go 7-10, which I mean, I guess I'm not that far off. Still,
they're not beating the Cardinals.
No. Well, it doesn't matter. The game's Cardinals still could win the division. That's not meaningless for them actually. I had Cleveland 12-5. I was way the fuck off with them. I thought they'd start coming back, and then they just pulled to Cleveland.
So did I.
Baltimore just kept getting injuries, and they lost Lamar Jackson. And
they're
12-5. Pittsburgh 8-9. That's pretty close. And then Cincinnati 7-10. That I just didn't expect them to keep going with their.
They far exceeded.
Yeah. Tennessee 13-4, number 1 seed. I'm happy.
Yeah, you're close.
Indianapolis 10-7, probably.
Yep.
Jacksonville 4-13, and then Houston 1-16. So basically, they just inversed. Jacksonville's got 2 wins, and Houston's got 4, which will happen. Yep. Green Bay 14-3, number 1 seed.
Yep. Dead on.
Minnesota 7-10. They should be 7-10. Chicago 5-12. They're like 5 or 6. And then Detroit's 1-16. They're obviously got a tie, but that's.
They're 2-14.
They also have 2 wins.
Yeah, they get 2 wins.
They have 2, yeah. And then they have a tie, too, and I can't predict a tie, really. Although, in 2008, before the season, I somehow predicted Cincinnati and Philly to tie.
Really? That's funny.
Yep. I don't know how. I just, there's going to be a tie somewhere. There's usually at least 1 tie every year in NFL.
Yep.
I just drew it right.
Yeah, there's usually 1.
Yeah, Tampa's 14-3 at the number 2 seed, but they're going to be probably 13-4. New Orleans is 10-7, which 9-8 close. Atlanta 7-10, Carolina 6-11, and Danny called me out. Danny told me back then I was dead to him. So that was pretty funny. Yeah, that was my. I mean, I was relatively close halfway through.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
So two things that I think Brian brought up that I want to talk about real quick. Number 1, did you guys hear about the fact that Giants do not technically have enough money to pay the final roster, which I think is hilarious?
I did. That's funny.
How did that happen?
Because they're the Giants and they suck.
Yeah, they're the Giants and they're garbage.
Besides that, how does that actually happen?
Probably promising people some money at like the end of the year for certain stats or something like that. I would say. Also, I do agree that Mike Vrabel, I can't say his fucking name. Vrabel is potentially a candidate for Coach of the Year just because he won so many games without Derrick fucking Henry.
I've got him as.
He also had, the most injuries in NFL history too.
I've got him as one of my finalists with Taylor and Belichick. But I think what Belichick did with no expectations, I think it's him. But all 3 of them are deserving.
So I love the Patriots, and I'm glad to hear you say that. Patriots made a lot of moves during the offseason, a lot of moves.
They don't rebuild, they reload.
And a lot of those moves really help, like getting Hunter Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter Henry's fucking been one of our best weapons.
He's always been really good when he's not gotten hurt.
Yeah, well, no, that's the thing. Like, he came in and he became Mac Jones' like go-to guy.
Yep.
And sometimes you just need that go-to guy.
Well, tight ends are a rookie's best friend usually.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god. Oh fuck. I just stretched.
That sounded like a good stretch.
Oh, it was.
And I mean, and a lot of times when it comes to that, and then if they can form a friendship and a bond, that's how you get Lamar Jackson with Mark Andrews.
And Tony Romo with Jason Witten.
Yep. Mark Andrews is Lamar Jackson's fucking safety blanket.
And
Andrews is here.
Dak Prescott and Dalton Schultz. When he's healthy.
Yeah.
We finally got him back last night.
I've been watching
One day
that.
Adams out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Devontae down there somewhere.
No, I think there was a meme of that, right?
Yeah, it's like, fuck it, he down there somewhere. Joe Burrow referenced it this past week. He's like, fuck it, Jamar down there somewhere. And he's right, and he's right.
Fucking Jamar's out there somewhere. He'll catch
Jamar down there somewhere. And he's right.
Brady and
Gronk used to have it with Deshaun Watson and DeAndre Hopkins. Like, D-Hop down there somewhere.
Fuck it, yeah.
Fuck it, Hopkins down there somewhere.
Back in the day when Nelson was in his prime, Jordy Nelson.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jordy was a beast.
Can we just say that Aaron Rodgers, nobody's ever thrown a back shoulder throw like Aaron Rodgers?
Nope. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, just back shoulder throws all the time, and just like you can't defend it. Like especially when he throws it to Adams' back shoulder, like you can't defend that because they just know.
Trust me, I know. I've watched him throw it against Dallas a lot.
Yeah, you have. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
Let's see. Playoff predictions. Right now,
I'm gonna assume that New Orleans. Well, are we gonna assume New Orleans beats Atlanta and Tampa and the Rams beat the Niners or no?
according to mine, yes. Rams over Niners, Saints over Falcons.
Okay, and then are we assuming that the Chargers are beating the Raiders and Indy's beating Jacksonville?
Yes.
Okay. So that means if that were how it happened...
The 1 through 7. NFC, Packers, Rams, Bucks, Cowboys, Cardinals, Eagles, Saints. AFC's Titans, Chiefs, Bengals, Bills, Patriots, Colts, Chargers.
Okay. Yeah, I can get behind that.
So first round, AFC, we've got Patriots, Bills. I've got Patriots.
Wait.
Buffalo, right?
Yeah, it's in Buffalo.
Yeah, it's in Buffalo. I've still got the Patriots.
No, I agree.
I've got an upset.
We've actually been better on the road this year than we have been at home.
That's really weird.
I think that's a coaching thing, and I think Belichick just out coaches, and they pull that one off.
I think that's pretty tough. I think it's a 50-50 matchup.
Mm-hmm.
It can go either way. I will say that the Bills. I mean, the Bills proved they can beat the Patriots this year when they played them at home.
Did they sweep this year, or was it a split?
It was a split because we won in Buffalo. They won in Gillette.
Oh, so y'all have already won in Buffalo this year. Okay.
Well, to be fair, it was a really good game.
That was the game that Mac Jones threw less than three fucking passes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like the 5-attempt game. Okay.
Yeah, that was in the monsoon or rain.
Oh, yeah.
Wind. No, wasn't it just windy?
Yeah.
It was windy and it was rainy.
Right.
Yeah, and then I don't know why Buffalo was trying to throw the football that game. Why?
Because they can't run it.
Because they were like, oh, we have.
Can the Packers be in that game, and then you guys just try to tackle AJ Dillon? Please? No.
They were like, we have Stephon Diggs. We got to use him. That's how this works, right?
That's how it works. Whereas the Patriots have.
To be fair, you could have done a lot of not bubble screens, but shovel passes.
Short passes. Yeah.
No, not even just short passes, where he runs across the line of scrimmage. I forget, there's like a correct term for that, but where you just toss it to him, and then you could have gotten him in his hands like that.
Yep.
So I don't understand. Yeah, Josh Allen, I just looked back, there were 30 attempts that game. 30 attempts.
Why? God, that's dumb.
And somehow he didn't throw an interception, so...
That's because nobody could catch anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I've got Patriots with the slight upset. What about Colts Bengals?
Cincy.
Yeah, Bengals.
Yeah,
I just think Burrow is just on a tear.
I agree.
The Bengals are too hot right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick Buffalo. I'm gonna have to think.
That's fine.
I'm gonna have to have that in my back of the. I'm just gonna type that out to you. So I
That's
have
fine.
Buffalo.
You got
Cincy,
Buffalo over
okay.
New England. Yep. Chargers Chiefs.
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 Chiefs. Yeah, Chiefs.
You're tempted. You were tempted to pick the Chargers, though. It sounds like a little bit.
Only because Mahomes has been kind of up and down this year. The whole team has. But
I'm just
yeah,
gonna assume that Mahomes is gonna Mahomes in the playoffs.
that's fair enough. Especially first. Hell, they almost lost yesterday.
They did. They did almost lose yesterday.
Yeah, I mean they're still playing for their 1 seed too. I mean if somehow Tennessee loses to Houston 2 times in a year, which
Not
is
gonna happen.
Not
That's
gonna
not
happen. Not gonna happen. But
yeah, I do think it's Chiefs.
yeah, Chiefs.
All right.
And then
NFC. Saints Rams. It's Rams.
Rams. LOL what?
Real quick, on the point of the Rams, Matthew Stafford, one of my favorite players in the league. I knew when he went to the Rams. I called this preseason. You can ask Brian in chat; he knows. I love Stafford. I knew he was going to dominate. And you look at how good Cooper Kupp has played. Stafford is now responsible for the 2 most prolific receiving seasons in NFL history. With Cooper Kupp this year, and then Megatron in I think 2013. He was quarterbacking both of them.
Well, to be fair, I would argue Randy Moss is like really.
Also,
like,
two of the best. Randy Moss in 07 was just on another level, but Cooper Kupp and Megatron, those in their 2 top years, had Stafford thrown to him both times. Stafford's really good.
He is.
And I'd like to see him make a playoff run.
What Moss did in 07 is they also had Wes Welker to throw the football too as well. So it's like,
yeah,
it was just different.
Welker's one of the best slot receivers ever. He just is. So yeah. All right.
And they stole him from the Dolphins.
Yeah. Next, Bucks Eagles. Bucks.
What is that? What kind of matchup is that? Bucks. LOL.
Yeah.
Why?
Bucks Eagles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine though if the Eagles pulled that off?
Oh my god, I would laugh so hard.
All right.
More dying.
And I saved this one for last for a reason. Cowboys Cardinals.
Oh, that's tough.
I've got Cardinals.
Wait. It all depends if
I've got Cardinals.
Arizona has J.J. Watt and Hopkins playing. If they don't, it's Dallas.
No, it's not.
Isn't J.J. Watt done for the year? Like he's done, right?
No, they just activate him.
Yeah.
Did they?
I've got the Cardinals.
What? I'm like Jeff.
Are you going the stereotypical Cowboys one and done?
Kyler Murray's never lost in our stadium.
Is that really? Is that true?
Not enough.
Well, last year,
Wow.
this year, and when he played in college.
He's and high school. He's from Texas. He grew up 44 miles from our stadium. He hates the Cowboys, and he's never lost in our stadium in 9 games.
Wow.
Huh.
He won multiple state titles in that building in high school. He won a massive championship game there, like a conference title game or something. Or no, he beat some big team there in college, and then he beat us twice in the stadium in the NFL.
Still, if they don't have, it all depends really. If they don't have Watt and Hopkins, I think Dallas is going to pull through this time. But if they,
it won't matter. He won't need to throw it to Hopkins. Have you watched the 2 times he's played Dallas? And watched him carve us up on the ground? We can't stop him. We can't stop mobile quarterbacks. As good as our defense has been, we can't shut down.
Can you guys? Isn't Parsons like really effing fast? Why wouldn't you just have him spy?
Because he might not be playing. He's got COVID.
Parsons has COVID?
Yes, he missed the game last night due to COVID protocol, which means he might not be back in time to play against the Cardinals.
If he's vaxxed, he should be able to play.
Maybe.
If he's not vaxxed, then it's up in the air. But if he's vaxxed, he's definitely should be able to play.
But yeah, I've got if one of the nightmare scenarios happens that we get the 2 or 3 seed, which is possible,
then you're good. Then you guys are good.
then I think we win a playoff game. But if we play the Cardinals, I think we lose.
It's kind of like
yeah,
it breaks my heart to say that.
it sucks because like whoever faces Arizona round 1, basically, yeah.
I think the Buccaneers could beat them, and I think the Rams would beat them. But I don't think Dallas is
yeah, it's going to be closer. Like, Arizona's like the worst matchup for all the other teams.
Yep.
Because, like, the only other team, like, if San Fran somehow gets in, that'll be, like, tough, but, like, for people. But, like, other than that, like, no. Like...
Yeah. And, yeah, it breaks my heart to say that. I don't want Dallas to lose. We've had an up-and-down year, and I want to have faith, but I can't. And then when you see that matchup, it's like, literally, I would rather play anybody else than the Cardinals. But, yeah, I just don't see it.
True, especially if you don't have Parsons playing, you're not.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you don't have.
I didn't know he had COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, he didn't play yesterday. Well, I only know because I'm a Cowboys fan. He didn't play yesterday. We didn't need him.
Yeah, it was Jeff. Yeah, it was 31-29. They kicked the game-winning field goal. Tampa did.
Yeah, we lost because of our garbage ass kicker.
Hey, don't even get me started, Jeff.
No.
Crosby's so many kicks this season.
Do we want to? Greg Zuerlein has missed 6 extra points this season.
Yes, he has.
6.
Well, extra. Yeah, that's
6, Jacob.
I know. I want to just tell you Crosby's stats though too. So Crosby is. Why is it not showing his attempts?
6 extra points.
I know.
To be fair, Mason Crosby has been garbage this year. Garbage.
Yeah, he's been 24. He's 24 of 33 on field goals, and for extra points,
That's horrible.
He's 48 of 49. He's only missed 1 extra point, thankfully, but still.
Greg Zuerlein is 29 for 35 this year for field goals.
That's actually pretty good. That's actually respectable.
No, it's not. 82% for a kicker. That's not good.
I know.
82% is okay.
I know.
No, it's not.
Well, our kicker's 72%. You want our kicker? 72% for field goals? I'd rather miss some extra points than miss 9 field goals.
I guess that's
33 attempts. That's like Crosby actually has cost us games. He almost cost us the Cincy game. We should have won by like.
We've lost 2 games, at least 2 games this year as a result of.
We lost. We lost to Kansas City because he missed 2 field goals. We lost by 6. We lost to Minnesota because he missed kicks. We lost. Okay, New Orleans we got blown away. That was not close. That was week 1, so it doesn't matter. Well, let's see. But anyway, he's cost us games and he's like almost cost us other games. So
yeah,
that's bad.
Yeah, Crosby is he's like 29th in percentage.
Crosby. Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad.
He's only ahead of Sanders, McLaughlin, and Amendola.
Yeah, this isn't like typical Crosby though, so I can't really get mad at him.
He's also old and he needs to retire.
Well, if you look at historical kickers that had one bad year, the last time Dallas had a good kicker, we had Dan Bailey, who got hurt and had 1 off season, and they fired him because of 1 off year.
That's the problem. People don't stick with the same guy because Crosby had a bad year in 2012, and we just brought him back in 2013, and he did really well until like 2018. Well, he had 1 bad game in 2018, but then he had this year. But
Dan Bailey's 1 off year was still better than Zuerlein every year in Dallas. Mm-hmm. He's terrible. I hate him so much.
Zuerlein got hurt.
I don't care.
Well, not this year, but like when he was on the Rams.
Yeah. I used to really like Greg Zuerlein, but I hate him now. Get him out of my team.
When he used to be Greg the Leg?
Yeah, when he was Legatron, I loved him.
Yeah, he's not Greg the Leg anymore.
Nope, but get him out of Dallas.
It's so funny because like it's all year we've had Nick Folk, who surprisingly has been one of the most accurate kickers.
Yep.
You guys
in
have had
all of football.
You guys have had Nick Folk since you guys got rid of Gostkowski.
No.
No.
But like he. No,
he said Anna.
I know,
okay.
And but then he wasn't really great last year, and then for some reason he just turned around and was like, what happened? Where did you come from?
Who are you?
Yeah, Jeff, you did start something. You brought up the Tampa game, so you started something about the kicker because we lost that game because of fucking Zuerlein.
Yeah,
I hate
you
him.
did.
Oh, I hate him. All right, let's see. second round matchup, Bengals Chiefs.
Wow, that's a second round matchup. Well, no, actually,
That would be a fantastic game.
That's still my second round matchup. Oh God.
I've got Bengals, I think.
Oh no. Oh my God. I don't know.
But it could go either way.
It
Really
go
good.
either way.
I think I'm going Cincy.
Yeah, that's
I think I'm taking the Chiefs in that
that's
game.
fair. You're taking the proven commodity. I understand it. Patriots Titans.
For me, it's Bills Titans. But are we talking Derrick Henry back or no?
Yeah, Derrick Henry is back as of this week.
Well, he's not playing. Is he playing this week, or is
Yes,
he back?
he's playing this week.
If it's Patriots Titans, I'm taking the Titans as much as it hurts me to say that because
Yeah, I've also got
Mike
Titans.
Vrabel.
Henry's
Whatever
not.
the fuck his name is.
Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's very good against Belichick.
Yeah, I've got.
So, Derrick Henry is not. He said he's out of finale tonight. I just looked on.
Oh, okay. But he is
He's
back.
expected for playoffs, so I'm going to say Titans.
Okay. Yeah, same. Yeah, sorry, David. But
No, it's
That's
fair. I
it's a-
admitted it.
it's a double-digit win season with a playoff win.
Yeah,
That's a successful year.
that's
For you guys,
a
it's a playoff win. I don't know. It was a tough pick, so maybe keep going. I have Cincy and Titans.
Yeah. All right, then NFC Rams Bucks.
I'm going for Rams.
I'm going with the Rams. Yeah, Bucks is not as good as they were last year.
I'm
they're
only
not.
going with
It's
the
a different
Rams.
team.
I'm only going with the Rams because I think the Bucks are still a bit better. I don't ever count out Tom Brady, but
Well,
I
the
want.
Rams had the best player in that game. The Rams had the best player on the field.
the Rams have
Donald
the-
is not.
He's the best player in the
Donald-
league.
I know he is.
But yeah, Rams.
Yeah,
Car- Cardinals Packers.
Packers because it's Atlanta.
Cardinals.
Of course, you guys would.
No, I'm going Packers.
You're going Packers, yeah. No,
Oh, that's right. I will pick the Packers. They lose in the next game. I'm sorry.
David.
Then conference titles: Titans Bengals.
I'm picking the Bengals.
I'm picking the Bengals.
I'm going Titans. It's
Oh,
not.
no,
It's
I have the Chiefs because I didn't pick the Bengals.
right.
Yeah.
But you got Chiefs. No, I've got
Chiefs Titans. I picked the Chiefs.
I've got King Henry dominating the playoffs. And then I've got Packers over the Rams.
Yeah,
No,
the Packers
Rams.
too. Well, yeah,
Rams.
okay, yeah. Wait, Jeff.
Go ahead.
Do you have them losing the Super Bowl?
I do.
Wait, do you have the Bengals winning? You said? Is that
No,
what you said?
I've got the Titans winning the Super Bowl.
Titans win the Super Bowl, yeah. Obviously, I gotta pick Packers. Like, okay, this is
The Packers can't win an NFC championship. They just can't do it.
I know,
They've done it
I
before,
know.
and it just feels like the way Rodgers is playing. I know he's always good. It just feels different this year. I feel like he's trying to prove to their front office, it's like, hey, y'all didn't want to involve me in anything. And he's gonna go off as a result of that. I still think they're gonna lose though to the Titans.
Man, you don't know how if we make it to the Super Bowl, you don't know the heartbreak I'm gonna feel if they fucking lose. You guys are just gonna be like, and then you guys will kind of feel bad for me a little bit. But
No,
then
I
you'll
won't.
start laughing
No, I
again.
won't. I won't feel bad for you because I hate the Packers.
No, I know, but as a friend, I'm saying you'll laugh, feel slightly bad, then laugh again.
I won't feel bad at all.
Thank you, appreciate you.
I'm sorry, but I won't.
I know.
Did you feel bad if we had been friends? Would you have felt bad when the Packers beat us in the second round after we got
'cause
fucked by the
I-
officials?
No. If you said if the Cowboys would beat the Packers, I'd understand why you wouldn't feel bad.
After we got fucked by the officials, the refs handed y'all that game.
To be fair, we did. We were driving on you guys all. It just would have been a different play at the end. You guys weren't. There's still like 3 minutes left on the clock when that happened.
Doesn't matter. Y'all weren't winning that game. But the refs were determined that we weren't going to win either. So you're welcome.
It was 7 years ago.
I don't give a fuck.
I know.
That was Tony Romo's last chance at a Super Bowl. And we would have won the Super Bowl. Oh, I'm so salty about it.
You guys were going to go into Seattle and beat Seattle? Wait, you guys already did that year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I just remembered.
We didn't lose on the road that season at all. We were undefeated in road games that season.
You guys were 4-4 at Jerry World. Jerry World's not even a home field advantage. Everyone just loves to play at Jerry World.
No, but everywhere else is.
Mm-hmm.
We get, like, with the exception of maybe Seattle or Kansas City, we get good.
Hey, I love Jay Cutler. He's thrown so many interceptions to the Packers.
Yeah, fuck Jay Cutler.
I think for my Super Bowl, I've got the Rams versus the Chiefs, and I've got the Rams taking it all.
That's fair. And see, I would be happy with that. I'd be happy with that.
That's because you're a Matt Stafford guy.
Exactly. I'm a Matt Stafford guy, and I would be so happy to see him win a Super Bowl. Eat shit, Brian.
The only person on that team that I do not want to win a Super Bowl is fucking OBJ. But
yeah, OBJ is terrible.
Well, he's just a terrible person.
I forgot he was even there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah! He got traded.
I know. I forgot that happened.
So, like, I'm happy with the Rams winning because I like a lot of people on that team, but, I mean, I don't want OBJ to win at the same time.
Yeah. Oh.
I think I take that one loss in order for Matt Stafford and Aaron Donald.
And Ryan Tannehill. Not Ryan Tannehill, that's Titans. I don't know why I'm thinking
that's Titans.
For you, though.
He's going to be there. Yeah, I've got Titans winning it, which is, why I'd be happy with my scenario. Plus, Derrick Henry gets...
I like Titans winning it for the simple fact, yes, I love Derrick Henry. And I would love Ryan Tannehill to win just to shove it in the face of the Dolphins, because fuck the Dolphins.
Yeah, fuck the Dolphins.
Oh, we didn't think much of this guy. We don't want him anymore. Titans are like, we'll take him. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll take him. Thank you. Plus,
we will make him good.
Plus, that would get Julio a championship.
Yeah, Julio deserves it. Julio,
Well, they should have won in 2016, but
28-3.
28-3.
No,
what a game!
After he made that insane catch, though.
What a game.
How do you not just run it 3 times and kick a field goal to win?
How do the Seattle Seahawks not run it on the 1 yard line?
Because Pete Carroll's not that good a coach.
But is he okay?
Speaking of bad coaches, Mike McCarthy actually had good clock management last night.
You guys also won by 25, so is it really that hard to have good clock management?
No, hold on. In the first half, the game was close.
Oh, I guess it was.
And we got a sack to force 3rd and 16 with less than 45 seconds to go in the half. But Mike McCarthy usually just lets the clock run. We're up by a touchdown. We'll take that going into the half. He calls a timeout. They then shank the punt, and he goes aggressive, and we score a touchdown going into the half, and we get the ball to start the second half. If he doesn't do that, that game could go a totally different way.
Yeah.
So like he actually
we got scoregami last night. That's what counts.
Huh?
We got scoregami.
Did we? Was that a scoregami?
Yeah. 51-26 scoregami.
How did I not see that? Because I follow the scoregami Twitter. I'm surprised I didn't see that.
I know. I saw that. I'm like, Dallas, don't you fucking Dallas on
We've had a bunch of those this year.
There's a lot of scoregami. Yeah. That's because they changed the extra points and people are more aggressive going for 2 now, and it's just we're going to be getting a lot of scoregami now.
What is scoregami?
It's a final score that's never happened before.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I followed on Twitter, and I just like, yes.
Yeah, it's
First
really
and foremost,
cool.
I want the Packers to win, and then secondly, I want scoregami.
Yeah, scoregamis are cool. But yeah, out of the current playoff teams, the only one really that I don't want to see win is the Packers. I'm sorry,
I know.
Jacob.
Everyone hates the Packers. I understand.
And the
I
Eagles.
Don't hate the Packers.
I do.
Most people hate the Packers. Very few people are indifferent, and
yep.
Yeah, it's like 50-40-10, give or take.
I wouldn't be upset with any of the AFC teams winning it, except the Patriots. I don't like the Patriots. I don't like Belichick. Sorry, David.
No, it's okay. I'm used to it. It's fine. The only to be fair, dude, I don't hate a lot of teams. The only teams I hate are obviously, I don't like any of the AFC East teams besides the Patriots because I want them to lose.
Right.
And then I hate the Giants. They need to go down in a hole. And I'm so happy that they're sucking right now.
And they're going to.
They have sucked since they won that last Super Bowl, to be fair. They have not. They've had one playoff season since they won that Super Bowl.
So since they've taken that stupid picture on the boat, they have not had a winning
record. Yeah, at any point.
Hey, you can blame Odell for that.
Yes, I can. And I'm like, ha ha ha, suck it, Giants.
Suck it.
Hey, can I just say that Devontae Adams is the best receiver from that draft class?
What draft class was it?
Oh, 2014. That was the one with Odell Beckham and stuff. Jarvis Landry was in that one.
See, I have a very different view on football.
Okay,
because,
I would disagree with you, Jacob.
Who's the best receiver?
Mike Evans.
No. Devontae Adams is literally the best route runner in the NFL.
No, the fuck he's not. No, the fuck he isn't.
Who's the best route runner in the NFL?
Amari Cooper. Eat shit.
No, I'm sorry.
Yes. It's his best attribute is his route running.
That might be true, but Devontae Adams is still...
No, he's not. He's a better big catch guy than Cooper, but he's not a better route runner.
What? Devontae Adams doesn't usually get like a lot of long catches. He gets a lot of yards after the catch.
Well, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I meant like yards after.
Yeah, but Adams doesn't drop as much as Cooper does, unless he fixed that. Has Cooper fixed that?
Let's go look. Let's go look at stats for this year.
I prefer.
Also, Amari Cooper wasn't from that.
So do I. So do I, David.
Also, Amari Cooper was from 2015, not 2014.
I wasn't. Yeah, I just meant.
Mike Evans. You said Mike Evans.
Yeah, you said that Cooper. You said that Adams was the best route runner in the NFL. I was saying you're wrong. Well, let's see. Do they have drops?
Respectable opinion, but
see,
that's Cowboys bias.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
My view on football is different as someone who plays, fantasy is like I don't look at the entire team. I look at individual players. I like this guy.
I'm usually like that too.
That's fair. It's hard. I mean, that's fair to be like a fantasy football guy. I don't like. I'll do fantasy a little bit, but I don't like getting invested in the fantasy because that skews my fucking mindset.
Yeah, that's fair enough. See, that's a big part for me. I love fantasy football. Why can I not find?
I like it, but I just don't love it.
I like it simply for the fact that, number one, it gets me affiliated with a lot more players than I would know as someone who, for example, I'm a baseball guy. I don't know a lot of players outside of the Red Sox. Besides, besides the big names.
Red Sox.
And I feel like I feel like I'd be the same exact way if I didn't play fantasy football with football. I would be one of those guys who'd be like, anybody outside the Patriots, unless they were a big name, I'd be like, who's that?
Wait a minute. Who? This can't be a correct stat. That Devontae Adams only has one drop this season?
Yep.
No fucking way.
Dude, he's had one drop. He's had 3 drops the last 3 seasons.
No way is that right.
Still not as good as Larry Fitz.
No.
Fitzgerald is a top 4.
Larry Fitz had more career tackles than drops.
Which is that's so insane.
To be fair,
it's one of my favorite stats.
Because he's played with a lot of crappier quarterbacks, so they've thrown interceptions.
Yeah, but he also doesn't drop anything.
Can you just imagine what Larry Fitzgerald's career could have been is if he had a good quarterback?
Hell, even if he had Carson Palmer all of his career.
Well,
to be fair, he did have Kurt Warner for a couple years, but still. That was old Kurt Warner, too. That wasn't younger Kurt Warner.
I can't find an actual stat.
I loved watching Larry Fitzgerald. He was so fucking good.
Mm-hmm. I wish he had gotten a title before he retired. I wish he had ring chased.
Oh, I know.
I wish he had gone ring chasing.
Yeah, I wish he would have gotten traded.
He never wanted to leave.
Yeah, he didn't want to
leave Arizona.
That's what I'm saying. Fitzgerald is a class act. I just wish they would have been no, Fitzy, we're sending you off. Go win a title.
I have the same feelings with Vince Carter in the NBA. I wish he had gone ring chasing, but he refused.
Well, he did play for other teams, and he played until 41 or something, right? 42.
Yeah, but the point is he went to bad teams because he wanted to help teach young players.
Which is nice and awesome, but
he wasn't going to go to a title contender because he didn't want to.
No.
which I respect. But man, I wanted him to win a title.
Hey, can I just say, when you're talking about fantasy, I got Jamar Chase in the 8th round.
Oof. Nice.
I know, it was funny.
I got Jamar Chase in the Yahoo League, which is, the one and done. And then I ended up trading him midseason. Because I needed
I found a quarterback. Passes dropped. Let's see. For this season. Any guesses as to who leads the league in drop passes?
AFC or NFC?
AFC.
Is it Jacoby Myers?
Nope.
I'm going to look at the teams really quick.
And this is any player. So, this is running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, just whoever leads the league in drops.
Chase Claypool!
Nope.
Probably.
Nope.
I just thought it was hysterical how he's like, first down! You guys aren't winning.
And they lost because of it.
Well, potentially, yeah.
But it didn't help. Jamar Chase leads the league in drops.
Wow.
He has 9. He has 9.
That's a lot.
Fun stat. He's got 9. Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore have both dropped 7 this year.
Oh, no.
Nelson Aguilar. Occasional hands Aguilar. Yeah, Brian lost in the playoffs of our fantasy league to my wife.
That's great.
That's great.
And then my wife got curb stomped in the title game by me. Because I'm a good fantasy football player, unlike Brian. But yeah, I'm not saying.
Finished 5th and 4th, respectively.
We've only got 4 people in our league.
Oh, there was at one point my entire team was out with COVID.
Oh my god. Oh, that sucks.
No, sorry. COVID or injury. Not just COVID. COVID or injury. But still, they're out is what I was trying to make.
Yeah. Brian also lost to my mom in fantasy. So.
Oh, no.
Oh, I love it. It's beautiful. But yeah, out of the players who have 5 or more, which is the top, neither. Because I can't find an accurate drop stat for either guy, unless that one was correct for fucking Devontae Adams, which it might be.
Oh, it is because Adams doesn't drop the football. It all depends, because obviously, if a defender breaks it up, it's not considered dropping it. If he had it in his hands,
No, Devontae just gets turf toe and then cries about it.
Hey!
That's funny.
I've got turf toe. I'm sorry, I got fucked over by that last season fantasy, and I've still not forgiven him.
Was that 2018 or?
I think
or was it 2019?
It was one of those. I don't know, man. It was a couple of years ago. I had him on my team, and then he got turf toe and was out for most of the year. And I'm like, really, dude? Go on the field and fucking play football.
Damn it,
baby.
The allergies are kicking my ass the last couple of days.
Also, I don't know if you saw the sad news, Jeff, but we will not be playing D&D today.
Yeah, I figured. I saw Maury had to go. That's fine.
Aww.
I mean, it sucks, but. Amari Cooper has 3 drops this year, so.
Yeah.
But he's only been targeted 107 times, which compared
only 107 times.
Well, but
no. You say only 107, and then you just go to Devontae Adams and see how many times he's been targeted.
That was my point.
He's been targeted 162 times.
Exactly.
He's caught 117.
He has dropped 1 pass
in 162 targets.
That's crazy.
He's leading so Adams missed a game because of COVID this year, and he's still leading our league team by over 1,060 yards in receiving yards.
Well, who else is gonna run?
I'm about to say, Amari Cooper is not the best receiver on our team. It's CeeDee Lamb. So he gets less targets because CeeDee Lamb is better. And we also throw the ball to Zeke, even though he can't catch.
I mean, you
throw it to Tony Pollard.
So this is 100% happening. So when Cooper's contract's up, there's no way you guys re-sign him, right? You can't.
We've still got him for 3 more years.
Oh, is it 3 more years still?
Or 2 more years. We signed him last year to a 4-year, $100 million contract.
Well, to be fair, CeeDee Lamb is on a rookie deal, so it's not so bad. But you guys get CeeDee Lamb for 3 more years because he was a rookie last year, right? Mm-hmm. So you have him.
Oh wait, I was wrong. Last year we signed Cooper to a 5-year contract, 5-year, $100 million.
Why did Jerry Jones do this?
Because at the time he was like a top 3 receiver. When we traded for him, he was like a top 3 receiver.
Yeah, but now Cooper is already 27. Well, I guess he's only 27.
He's 27. Although after this year, we can walk away with no guaranteed money remaining, with only a $6 million cap hit.
I don't know if you guys can do that because isn't Gallup his contract's up, right?
Oh, I said we could. We're not going to.
No. You guys won't. You guys will just draft some receiver in like the 4th or 5th round to be your 3rd guy.
Although,
you guys are not going to pay. You guys aren't paying Gallup because you guys can't really afford to, right?
Although, when you consider how good Cedric Wilson's been playing,
yeah.
Well, okay, no, yeah, but do you have him under contract though next year? If you guys don't have those guys under contract, you guys are going to draft like a 3rd receiver in like the 4th or 5th round.
Cedric Wilson is a free agent after this year, but he'll come back. He'll be cheap.
If it's a cheap deal, yeah. But if it's like not a cheap deal, you guys can only really because you guys are paying Prescott, Cooper,
Zeke,
Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, a lot of money.
Leighton Vander Esch.
Oh my God, Leighton Vander Esch.
He got an interception last night.
I know, but he's getting overpaid a little bit.
Well, he gets hurt a lot. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That too.
Because Jerry Jones is senile, that's why he does it. Yeah, Gallup is projected.
He's doing Al Davis.
He's not as bad as Al Davis. He's not as bad as.
No, not as bad, but he's getting like that. Is what I'm saying.
Let's see. Gallup is going to be making estimated 4-year, $55 million.
Yeah, that's because his rookie deal's up now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not paying him. There's no way.
That's fine.
Somewhere else.
That's fine. We can find good receiver help in the draft.
You guys just can't afford him. That's why you guys drafted CeeDee Lamb last year because you're like, okay, well, Gallup's not like that bona fide 1 or 2.
No, he's a really good number 3 though.
Well, yeah, but you guys knew that you guys probably wouldn't be able to afford Gallup, so you guys had to draft Lamb.
But like, if we have the option to overpay for Lamb or overpay for Gallup or bring back Cedric Wilson for cheap, I'd rather have Wilson.
Well, yeah, you should 100%. Your number 3 doesn't have to be as talented as Gallup.
And here's the deal: right now, our number 4 is more talented than the Packers' number 2.
Ooh, oh well, you're talking Wilson, yeah. Are you talking right now, or are you talking before Gallup got hurt?
I'm talking right now. Our 4th option, which, well, if you consider our roster like healthy, our 4th option is Cedric Wilson. He's better than y'all's number 2. I don't even know who y'all's number 2 is. It doesn't matter.
Hey, Lazard's been playing.
I was gonna say it's Lazard.
Okay, yeah. I'd rather have Cedric Wilson than Alan Lazard. And then you've got Valdez-Scantling. Oh, y'all's receiver core is terrible.
He gets a lot of deep balls, pretty much, and he's been hurt. He was hurt a lot of the year too.
Man,
earlier in the year.
Y'all's receiver core sucks.
Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon. They have like 300 yards receiving each, and then they also have over 700 rushing yards, which is really cool.
Yeah, you've got AJ Dillon and freaking Aaron Jones, which is
it's the best running back tandem in the league.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
They're not better. They are better. Oh my God, Zeke isn't overrated.
Zeke Pollard, boy, Zeke Pollard.
Zeke is overrated.
No, he's not.
Oh my God.
Yes.
No, he's not, because nobody considers him a top tier running back. He's not overrated.
He's getting paid top tier running back money.
That's fine. His pay is overrated, but people are starting to properly rate him.
Nah.
Because they're realizing he's not as good as he once was.
I mean, all I have to say about that is, Damian Harris and Stevenson.
Yeah, but they New England always makes do with shit running backs. They just get a ton of people.
Well, Patriots usually play by, oh, you're doing well, get out there. Belichick's like, go get out there.
Yeah, pretty much. But see, our rule of thumb is you drop the fucking football, you don't play the rest of the game. You do not play the rest of the game. You do not drop the fucking football.
Nope.
If you're the running back and you fumble the football, get the fuck out of my game. You go sit on that bench and think about what you did. I'm sorry. I love that about Belichick. Is you're sitting here for the rest of the game. You think about what you did.
Hold on. How many? Let's see. How many receiving yards did you say your running backs had, Jacob?
So our running backs have 7. Aaron Jones has basically 800 yards. He's 799 rushing. He's got 391 receiving.
Okay, let's
see. And then A.J. Dillon has 740 yards rushing and 309 yards receiving.
All right, let's see. Zeke has 1,000 yards
rushing
and 287 receiving.
Okay, so that's basically Aaron Jones' production.
Tony Pollard has 700 rushing, 337 receiving.
So it's basically the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a debate and it's a coin flip, and we can't. Neither one of us can say anything.
I just wanted to prove that because you were acting like it was like a far.
What's your yards per attempt? Oh wait, how many touchdowns do you guys have too?
Zeke's got 10 rushing, 2 receiving.
Okay.
Pollard doesn't score a lot of touchdowns. He has 2 rushing, none receiving.
Okay, so Jones has 4 rushing, 6 receiving. 4 receiving. I was looking at Cobb. Dylan's got 5 rushing, and Dylan's got 3 receiving.
Okay.
Wait, 3?
So y'all got more. Y'all got more total.
Yeah. Either way, though, like.
But we also spread the ball to tight ends and Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb. We have a lot of red zone.
We would have thrown to Robert Tonyan a lot more, but he got hurt like halfway.
Tonyan like onion.
Tonyan like onion.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You said yards per attempt.
Yeah.
Zeke is averaging 4.2, which is not great, but it's not horrible.
Jones is 4.7 and Dylan's 4.3.
Pollard is 5.5.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
He's a beast.
I just want to point out the fact that even though he's been hurt most of the season, I think Derrick Henry's still number 2 in rushing yards.
I think
he's 6 actually now.
It's a little bit further.
He was number 2 for the longest fucking time.
He's still he's still a monster.
After last night's game, he's 7 because Zeke passed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the fact that he hasn't played for a lot of the year and he's there.
Okay, here you go, Jacob. Here's a stat that'll probably prove y'all's core is better. How many fumbles do your guys have total?
Oh, let me check right now. I know Dylan has 1 or 2.
So I just love Derrick Henry. That man is a monster.
Let's see. Fumbles.
Yeah, he is. He's a beast.
We have 2.
Okay, Zeke has 1, and I don't know if it's. Let's see. I don't know if the rushing and the receiving are different. Let's see. Yes, they're different. So
I'm looking at stats.
So am I.
I'm only counting fumbles lost, by the way, not fumbles.
I was looking at total fumbles.
No, just look at fumble. Well, it's still either way. It's
okay. Then it's 2 for us.
Well, it's fumbles lost is 2, and it doesn't matter. It's a horse apiece. Who cares?
Yeah, fumbles lost is 2 for us, but Tony Pollard has 4 fumbles this season. 2 while rushing and 2 while receiving, which is not very good. But Zeke had a fumbling problem earlier in his career. He's since rectified it. But like you said, it's really close.
You hold on to that football.
Yeah. Yeah, Zeke.
Or you will not play.
We don't have a choice but to pay him. But yeah, or play him. As a rookie, Zeke fumbled the ball 5 times. Only lost 1 of them. The next year he was hurt. A combination of the injury and that bullshit suspension. And then in 2018 he fumbled the ball 6 times.
Damn.
And then last year he fumbled the ball 6 times and lost 4 of them. But we were dog shit last year with a banged up offensive line. So, granted, the fumbles aren't good, but like an off year is not really his fault. And like the year before, he had 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns. The year before that, he had 1,406. So, like, the only 2 times he's failed to hit 1,000 yards was with the suspensions and then injuries and being bad last year. So I'm failing to see your point of he's fallen off.
What? Oh, I didn't say he's falling off.
You said people are saying that he was... now he's properly... I disagree. I still think he's a top back in the league. He's not Derrick Henry.
Top 10, maybe. Not top 5.
But like I think you're. I don't think Aaron Jones is as good as you think he is.
Well, Aaron Jones is as good as he is right now is because we also have A.J. Dillon.
Well, yeah, most running backs thrive when you've got a number 2, which Dallas has, Green Bay has.
And that's your Derrick Henry.
He's on a different level. Mm-hmm. He'll fall off within the next 2 years.
He doesn't count. He's on a different planet.
But he'll fall off within the next 2 or 3 years.
Only because that injury is going to probably set him back, sadly.
Well, I don't think so.
Look historically at running backs who get massive carries like that. They all get worn down, and it doesn't take long.
Hey, somehow Adrian Peterson's still in this league.
Well, yeah, but he's not like he fell off due to an injury because he got run to death.
I know, but I was just poking.
Oh yeah, he is still in the league. So is Mark Ingram's still in the league too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's with the Saints.
Yeah.
Because they needed a number 2 for Kamara.
Yeah. Everybody needs a number 2. And if you want proof you need a running back by committee, look at New England. They always have a committee of running backs, and they're always near the top in rushing yards total.
No, well, here's the thing. I do think you need a bell cow. Like you need the guy that can run the ball like a Derrick Henry. But you definitely need a second guy who can take over so you do not run them into the ground.
I don't think you necessarily need a bell cow though.
Yes, D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart.
It's nice to have one. Like, you look at the Colts. You look at the fact that they have Jonathan Taylor. Now, yes, do they have other players like what's his name? Hine, or is that his name?
Naheem Hines?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's his name.
Where at, you said?
The Colts.
Yes, Naheem Hines.
Naheem Hines.
They got Hines, who could also run the football.
Yep.
Is he a Jonathan Taylor?
Nope.
No. Is he pretty good? Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's more of a receiving back.
Yeah, I think having a balanced group because, like, look at Dallas. Tony Pollard is faster than Zeke, and he's a much better receiver. So he brings things to the team that Zeke doesn't.
No, Zeke is a power runner.
Yeah. That they swap out depending on what we need at that time. We don't necessarily have a bell cow. Zeke gets more carries because he's a better running back, but Pollard has a spot on that offense for him.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, if you don't and you try to run your running back into the ground, you have a CMC situation, or you have a Saquon Barkley situation.
Yep. Or
Saquon gets hurt every fucking year because his legs are just breaking underneath him.
DeMarco Murray, same thing. DeMarco Murray, we ran him into the ground in 2016.
He got his money. I'm happy for him.
Oh, me too. The Patriots have 2,017 rushing yards this season as a team.
That's crazy.
The Eagles lead the league in rushing with 2,715 yards.
That's insane.
That's because they have a running back.
78. That's it.
Dallas has 2,119. But we have a quarterback who runs the ball fairly often.
You guys also have that. Both Eagles and Cowboys have the game from yesterday too.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough.
So they're technically a game up, but we're only going to get like 150 yards. We're not going to get. We're going to be a little bit over 1,900 probably with today.
Yeah.
Who you guys playing today?
Detroit, but our starters are only going to play like half the game.
I wouldn't let Aaron Rodgers touch the field today.
Rodgers wants to play. He said because they don't want to be the team doesn't want to be super rusty. Because think about it.
That's fair. They already get a first round bye.
It's like a double-edged sword. You play and you get hurt. Well, fuck, you guys shouldn't have played.
You don't play.
Don't play.
You get 2 weeks off.
In 2 weeks, or it would have been 3 weeks layover because we already. Yeah. We don't play because we already have everything locked up. Oh, you guys lost because you didn't play the last week of the year. So either way, it's like
Washington Stadium did try to kill Jalen Hurts.
It did.
Fuck
this
Washington, man. Fuck them.
The FedEx Field needs to go, man.
Yeah.
That field has caused so many injuries.
I'm glad you brought that up, Ron, so we can talk about their new name because it's been leaked.
Oh, has it?
Admirals.
I don't like it.
And their new logo has been leaked as well. It's just the same W, but with a gold outline. It looks stupid.
Can we just have the Washington football team be their name?
No, because it's a stupid fucking name.
It's a great name. You can
No, it's not.
so many dude. You can
terrible.
get so many jokes from it.
It's terrible.
You can get so many jokes. And man, the football team won yesterday.
They should have gone with
the football team.
They should have gone with Red Tails. Because I think it leans into like the historical stuff, and the mock-up logos they did for the Red Tails with the fighter plane looked really, really cool. And like because they had to change their name because it was racially insensitive. So Red Tails, it kind of gives. I don't know. I thought Red Tails was cool. I'm not going to call them the Redskins because that's not what they are. That's not their name. They're not the Redskins anymore.
No, you shouldn't use that name at all.
Yeah, it was a shitty name.
Well, yeah, it's very, very culturally inappropriate. The Cleveland Indians were probably the next one that have to change their name.
Yeah.
Which is funny because they were talking about how they were just going to name them the Cleveland baseball team. I'm like, all right, you guys cannot do the same joke.
Sure they could.
That's the same joke.
Sure they could. They absolutely could. Especially if Washington was legit considering keeping football team.
They were not. They were always going to get an actual name. I just thought the football team was funny as a name because
when they released their 8 names, they were considering football team was one of them.
Was it really?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny. I did not know that. I know it was like the Admirals was one of them. The Presidents was another one,
which is the worst one.
Yeah.
Their 8. It was Red Hogs, Defenders, Armada, Presidents, Brigade, Commanders, Red Wolves, and Football Team.
I don't like any of those, if I'm being honest. I don't like any of them.
I like Red Wolves. You could do some cool stuff with that.
Yeah, Red Wolves, like, I don't mind it. Like, it's not my favorite, but...
Yeah, it's the best out of a shit group.
Oh, they already changed their name. They changed it to the Cleveland Guardians. Okay.
Really?
I don't hate it.
Yeah, that's not that bad. That's better than the fucking Admirals, which is what their Washington's going with. I think. Let's see. Because it did leak.
Yeah, it's not. They haven't made the official announcement yet.
Yeah, it's not till February 2nd, but it has been leaked.
Yeah.
Oh, they're idiots. Yeah, Admirals. Stupid. God, I hate Washington. They suck. Although they're not my least favorite team. I hate Philly more.
That's because Philly won a Super Bowl a few years ago.
That's not why I hate them more. I hated them before the Super Bowl.
I know.
Brian is right. If I go onto MajorLeagueBaseball.com, it's the Cleveland Guardians.
Wow,
it is official.
The Eagles have the worst fan base in pro sports.
Well, to be fair, I remember in the division. Well, I wasn't there, but I remember hearing about in the division round of 2003 playoffs, 4th and 26th. Before that happened, before the Eagles came back, we were up 14-3 or something, like later in the fourth quarter or something. And the Eagles fans were like, the Packers were in Philly, and the Eagles fans literally pushed over a porta potty that a Packers fan was in because they were upset that their team was losing.
They do that. They're pieces of shit. Oh, I hate the Eagles. They suck.
Not all the fans, just...
If people are allowed to generalize about Cowboys fans, I'm going to do it with Philadelphia, too.
Hey, I don't do that. I just say a lot of the fans, or most
but
fans.
A vast majority of football fans, especially casual ones, lump all of us together. They just do. All Dallas fans...
I'm not going to lie. I'm genuinely surprised that you had the Cowboys, like, you know...
Bro, it hurt.
Like, I know. Like, I'm genuinely... I was not expecting this because, like, you were, like... when you talk mid-season, you were, like, super, like, yeah! And you were just, like...
And then we started to struggle. And it's not like I'm even being a pessimistic Cowboys fan, which I kind of am. Like, I can't get my hopes up for him. But if you look at our matchup, it's bad. Like, we do not match up well with them. Kyler Murray hates the Cowboys. He's 2-0 against us in his career. He just kicked the shit out of us last week. And, yeah, it's not a good matchup for us. Like I said, what is it we need to happen? We need... Because, like I said, if that weird scenario happens that we get the 2 or the 3 seed, I think we're going to win a playoff game. And I think we can make a run. But if we play Arizona, we're losing in the first round.
I don't know how you guys get. Like, you guys would need Tampa and...
I'm getting ready to tell you what exactly we need, because we can get the 2 or the 3.
It's just not very likely.
Yeah, it's just very unlikely. Let's see. Where was my playoff pictures?
I just burped.
Okay, here we go.
Not burped, like hiccup.
If scenarios, Dallas obtains the 2 seed if Tampa and the Rams lose and Arizona loses or ties. We get the 3 seed if Tampa can win or tie, the Rams need to lose, and the Cardinals need to lose or tie for us to get the 3.
That's crazy.
And we can't fall lower than 4.
Who are the Bucks playing today?
The Panthers.
The Bucks play the Panthers.
Playing Panthers.
Win.
Okay.
The only team that can really lose is the Rams.
Who are the Rams playing?
The 49ers.
Okay, that's a potential loss.
That's the only one. No,
And
really.
we would need the Cardinals to lose to Seattle.
No.
You see, we're getting the 4 seed. We're playing the Cardinals. We're gonna lose.
Yeah, that's
Because I was gonna say the only other chance is maybe the Cardinals can move up. Cardinals can't move up because they didn't win their division.
They didn't win their division?
No, the Rams won their division.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's not gonna happen. It sucks.
To be fair, the Cardinals did not kick your ass last week. They won 25-22.
I guess.
Well, they were up big. The Cowboys made a late surge that
Yep.
fell short, I think.
Which is what we do. That's kind of our thing. But just looking at, let's see, Cardinals. Let's go with the box score. Kyler Murray had 263 yards and 2 touchdowns and 44 yards rushing. Dak played really well in that game, 226 and 3 touchdowns. But we ran the ball horrendously. Dak led our team in rushing with 20 yards.
Oof.
You guys had no offensive plays.
Dak threw it 38 times.
Well, I know, but that's only 47. Sorry, I guess that's 57. Isn't the average 70?
Yeah. They only ran the ball 9, 10, 11, 12, 17 times. They ran the ball 17 times.
Or 45 yards.
Time of possession, they led us 34 minutes to 25.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We lost one fumble.
You guys is at 5.9 yards per attempt, too, by Dak.
That's because that's not all on him. That's on play calling.
Well, yeah.
Kellen Moore's play calling is spotty sometimes in big games. Although our yards per play was 5.3, theirs was only 5.5. But passing yards were almost even. Rushing yards 127 to 45. We couldn't run the ball. Which means even though we were doing about the same yards per play, they had the ball for 9 minutes more than we did. So that's 3 more possessions. 2 or 3 more possessions. So I feel like he's going to carve us up when we play him, and we're going to wind up losing. And I hate it.
Oh, Bach is officially playing today.
Who?
Our left tackle, David Bakhtiari. He hasn't played all year.
I like him.
Yeah, he's great. He can actually chug a beer unlike Aaron Rodgers.
That's because Aaron Rodgers is a punk.
I mean, can't say no to that.
A punk that's going to win the Super Bowl. No, MVP and then lose in the Super Bowl.
Hey. I would rather win the Super Bowl than him win MVP. Obviously.
Well, he's gonna win the MVP, but he's not gonna win a Super Bowl. I'm sorry to tell you.
Hey, if they're in it, they have a chance.
Well,
you have them in it.
By that logic, the Dallas Cowboys have a chance, but they don't.
What? Whoa! You at least have the Packers in the Super Bowl, though.
Yeah, but who do y'all have on defense that's gonna stop Derrick Henry?
Well, last year, in his 2,000-yard rushing season, we were the ones that stopped them the most.
Ah, okay.
We did. Hey, I'm just stating facts.
That was when?
Last December.
That's not this season. That's not this season though.
Yeah, but he's also going to be coming off an injury as well, so he's not going to be.
Who's living in the past now?
Well, no, I'm just saying we have a better team this year is what I'm telling you. We have a better defense this year than last year, so we have a better opportunity to stop him while he's not 100% as well.
He is 100% though. He's going to have 2 weeks off because he's not playing this week, so he's going to have 2 weeks healthy to get back in shape as much as he can.
I know.
Let's see.
I like how you have the Packers in there to troll me.
It's not to troll. It's not to troll you.
I know, but you're just like it's just funny.
I think they're the best team in the NFC.
And then they'll lose to the Titans.
And then they're going to lose to the Titans. I'm sorry, nobody's stopping Derrick Henry in the playoffs. It ain't going to happen. I don't think. That's just me. I think whoever makes it, even if the Titans don't make it, whoever makes it from the AFC is going to beat the Packers. Aaron Rodgers can't win big games. And if the NFC had better teams, then although it still could go Rams.
Well, the NFC has better teams than last year, I'd say.
Well, yeah, that's true. And the top of the AFC is not as good as last year.
No, but they still have the Chiefs.
Yeah, but the Chiefs aren't as good as they were last year.
No. The offensive line's better.
Huh?
Can't be much worse.
Yeah.
Than what they were in the Super Bowl last year.
There's still part of me that kind of wants Tampa to win it again.
No. No, we don't need this.
Oh, I want Brady to win another one.
We do not need that.
No.
I want him to.
The only people that want that are Tom Brady fans. Apparently you.
I'm a Tom Brady fan.
Okay, so Tom Brady fans and Tampa Bay fans. That is it. Nobody else wants the Bucs to win. People that like history. I don't care. He was 1-7. He doesn't need to win anymore.
I want him to win 10. I want him to win 10.
Okay, well that's not going to happen.
Why? So we can have a ring for every finger?
Yes, it could happen, Jacob. It could.
You
don't think he's got 3? You don't think he's got 3 more good years left in him?
Well, I think he's got 3 more good years left in him, but that doesn't mean he's going to win the Super Bowl.
He's going to win his division every year that he's there because his division sucks. So
you're not wrong.
He's going to
quarterback.
He's going to get a
quarterback. I think it would be a little.
Whoa! The Bucs cannot beat the Saints. Let's be clear about that.
They don't have to because the Saints aren't going to make the playoffs.
I know, but the Bucs can't beat the Saints.
Well, that's true. They can still go 4-2 in their division though. So he's going to get at least one home playoff game every year because win your division. And
well, to be fair, they did not win last year. They did not. They had to travel on the road all 3 games, but it was different too because there was no fans.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they might have lost to a football team that in the first round if there were fans.
Jacob, shut up.
They almost did.
Just stop it. The football team is not winning a playoff game.
They almost did though last year.
It was
great. I know, but they're not gonna in a close game in the playoffs. You're telling me anybody's going to beat Tom Brady? Current Tom Brady having fun in Tampa. Tom Brady ain't gonna happen. Not in the playoffs. Not gonna happen. I almost want to change my pick and say Tampa's going to win the Super Bowl again.
Just say it. I don't care.
I wouldn't be upset. I think it would be kind of funny.
I would be very upset because that would mean... Well, technically, it's not guaranteed that Tampa would come to Lambeau again and beat us. But if Tampa somehow... I just don't want them to beat Green. I just don't want them to come to... I can't deal with that again. I can't deal with Tampa beating Green Bay in the playoffs at Lambeau again.
It would be great. Well, yeah, because if y'all play in the playoffs, it's going to be at Lambeau.
Oh yeah, it's guaranteed. Yeah, every game's a home game for. I'm just happy that y'all have to tackle AJ Dillon, and his 240-pound frame in the cold.
Y'all might not have to worry about losing to Brady.
Why?
Hold on.
Wait, what? No, it would be the title game, I think, depending on what the seed they get.
Well, I'm saying if y'all just lose beforehand. If y'all get bounced, if you get bounced before the NFC title game.
True. I mean, to be fair, the only way they can't get the 4. I think Tampa's either 2 or 3.
Tampa's 3. Yeah.
They're either 2 or 3 seed, so we can't face them until the championship game.
Yes, y'all could get beat by the Cardinals.
I don't see how we lose that game, considering we were so we had like nobody
by scoring less points.
Okay, Jeff. That's gosh darn it.
The team that scores the least amount of points is going to lose this game.
That's how
I can guarantee you every score of the NFL playoff games before they start, it's 0-0.
Yep.
Before they start.
That is how that works.
I know. I just had to make a joke.
That's how football works.
I know.
It could happen.
No, but yeah, I can't see us losing at home to Arizona since we beat them at home, and it's going to be in the cold. We're going to control the time of possession.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a really healthy team. Is the thing. Bakhtiari's coming back. Jair Alexander's coming back.
See,
we've done all this stuff without all those players.
That would be an advantage if you were to play Brady in Lambeau, because he's not used to playing in the cold. He's never played in the cold before. He doesn't like it.
Tom Brady?
Yeah.
He played in New England for years.
That's the joke.
Yeah, I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, okay. I don't know how.
You're talking about playing in the cold. I'm like, yeah, because Brady's never done that. He's played,
you better
played New England for 20 years.
Snow. Oh man, Brady hates the snow.
Oh my gosh. Well, besides Tom Brady, a lot of the other teams a lot of the other contenders aren't they're not. Besides Tom Brady, the rest of the Bucs team obviously won last year, so they know how to play in the cold.
Yep.
But the rest of the NFC doesn't really like the cold.
That's fine. Only Brady needs to like the cold to beat you in Lambeau. That's all it takes.
You've got to beat the Rams.
I'll say this. If the NFC title game is Tampa, New England, or Tampa, Green Bay, I'm picking Tampa.
I know.
Because I don't count out Tom Brady. But I do think that they lose to the Rams. I'm just going based on matchup stuff. I don't think y'all beat Tampa. I think if Dallas manages to get the 2 or 3 seed, I think we're going to the Super Bowl. I will say that.
I don't think it's possible at this point. It's like so unlikely that you guys do.
Anything can happen in the NFL, though. Especially if, because playing for seeding, you're not going to rest anybody, even later in the game. Yeah, we would need something crazy to happen. If we beat the Cardinals, though, if we somehow beat the Cardinals, I think we have a good shot at making it. It just depends on which bipolar offensive unit shows up. Because defensively, we always play well.
Guys, Jeff, you also have Mike McCarthy's time management in the playoffs too. Good luck with that.
That's true. But we don't have a diva quarterback though. For all we know, he could get up. Rodgers could go out there and throw a bitch fit about.
Hey, Rodgers
anything.
Rodgers plays well in every other playoff game, but the title championship. He played well in his one Super Bowl, and every other playoff game he's played really well in for the most part, besides the NFC Championship games, which are the most important.
Would we meet Green Bay earlier than we'd meet them in the semifinal?
You meet us in the second round if there's no other upsets.
Yeah.
So you can't. The only way we face in that title game is if
I want that game.
The Rams or Bucs would get upset.
I want that game. No, Rams and Bucs get upset, not or. We need both. I want that game. I want Green Bay Dallas in the playoffs.
It's okay, guys. None of you have to worry about any of that. Everybody knows the Patriots are winning the Super Bowl. Come on now.
Exactly. Exactly.
I wish that's not happening.
No, it's probably not happening.
Oh, dude, you know how fucking happy I would be if Mac Jones comes in his first year.
That's a fucking rookie.
Super Bowl. That would be awesome. It's not gonna happen, but it'd be awesome.
It would be awesome.
Like, God damn it, we have to deal with this shit for the next.
Gotta deal with this shit again. Gotta deal with this shit again.
We would have the most championships of any NFL team.
To be fair, look at our division rivals. They're so pissed. They've been dealing with great quarterback play for the last 30 years.
Yep.
I know only 2 Super Bowls. I know. Only 2 Super Bowls.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Hey, we've gone to 3 though.
Hey.
Like that matters.
You could be the Bills. You could go to 4 straight Super Bowls and lose them all.
All to the NFC East.
1-2 in that span. We've won 2 in that span at least. So
that's why I didn't say anything, motherfucker.
I know.
You want to take a shot at Dallas not winning? I know.
You guys have won 3 in that span.
Oh, you said 30 years. Yeah, we've won 3.
30 years, yeah. But I'm just saying though, a lot of teams haven't even won 1 in that span. So
that's true.
Nobody can say shit. People
30
say,
years.
you guys only won 2 Super Bowls. Yeah, but it's a lot harder to win a Super Bowl than people think it is. Because Tom Brady's has made it look so easy.
Show of hands, how many of us have seen our teams win Super Bowls in our lifetime?
I've seen 2.
Both of you, not me.
Oh yeah, you're right. You would have been too young to remember too.
Go ahead.
Dallas's last Super Bowl was 3 months before I was born.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Because it was the 95-96 season.
Yeah, so it was February of 96. I was born in May.
I've technically watched every one single of my sports teams win a championship.
Ooh. I've gotten to watch the Tar Heels.
Have the Bruins won?
The Bruins won a Stanley Cup in 08.
Was it 08? I didn't know.
Or
People have Super Bowls?
07-08.
To be fair, I've almost done that. The Brewers just need to.
Yeah. No, to be fair, the Patriots started it with the 2001 Super Bowl. Then the Red Sox won the World Series in 2004. Then the Celtics won the NBA championship in 2007-08. Yeah. And I think the Bruins won the championship the same year.
The only times I've gotten to watch my teams win, I got to watch the Spurs win an NBA championship when Danny Green was there. And I've watched...
Was that when they beat the Heat?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was actually a good team effort.
It was a great team. Oh, it was such a fun series. And I've watched...
Kawhi.
I've watched UNC win 3 basketball championships. 05, 09, and 2017. And now Dallas is going to get my hopes up again every year and then suck. And I don't get to watch Carolina be good at basketball because we're going to start falling off now.
Why?
I don't know. We've had a bad couple of years, and we got a new head coach this year. And it doesn't feel like Carolina basketball.
Oh, Roy Williams isn't head coach anymore?
He retired. This is the first year without him.
Good for him.
Yeah, we've got Hubert Davis now.
I was going to say, he's been coach for he was coach for 30 years at least, right? 30, 35, 40?
Not even close. Not at Carolina.
Oh, I thought he was a coach since the early to mid 90s.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure not. But he hasn't been there that long.
You guys had Dean Smith.
Dean Smith. He was there for a long time.
I lied, Jacob. It was 2011.
Oh, still though, close.
That was the last one I needed.
Roy Williams didn't get there to 2004.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was at Kansas before that.
Oh, well, he's just been a really good coach for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you go from one really good program to why did I get because Kansas basketball is always usually really good, and so is North Carolina basketball. Obviously, yeah. North Carolina.
Yeah, we just had a couple. Are you asking why he went there?
When Michael Jordan was there,
he was an assistant there. He wasn't. No, Dean was the head coach when Michael was there.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. Dean Smith was the head coach then. He was the only person that could hold Jordan under 30 because he'd bench him.
Well, if you're winning by a lot, why not bench him?
Well, he didn't want Jordan to have a massive ego. He wanted to kind of keep that in check when he was in college.
He kind of needed to at that point in his career.
When Carolina won the championship, Jordan's freshman year, Jordan wasn't the best player on the team.
Who was?
He wasn't even the second best player on the team. James Worthy was the best player on the team.
Oh yeah, James Worthy.
And then it was Sam Perkins. Mm-hmm. That team was just really good. But yeah, Worthy was there. Jordan was good as a freshman, but he wasn't that good. He wasn't Jordan, not yet. I could go off on basketball tangents all day because I'm a basketball guy. I've been watching college basketball way longer than the NFL. While we're on football, though, who do you think's winning the... Jacob, you're not a big college football guy, are you?
Well, I think Alabama's going to win.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be close. What about you, David? You watch any college ball?
Let's go with whoever the best team is. They're going to win.
It's going to be Alabama by 30.
They have Nick Saban.
They usually win every year. So
well, they're playing Georgia, who they just played a couple of weeks ago for the SEC title, and they beat the hell out of them. Like it wasn't close.
You mean that it's the only two teams that I know in college football
Alabama,
are playing each
Georgia.
other? Yeah, because they seem to play each other a lot. Because they seem to be the number 1 and number 2 seed a lot.
Well, Georgia, I don't think it's been that often.
So, question, Jeff, since you watch college football, would you like to see the playoff system increase a little or no?
Yes.
To like 6 teams, or it'd have to be 8 teams, right?
I think it should extend beyond that to 16.
To 16?
Mm-hmm.
Because then you truly get like the best.
Well, I'd be fine with an 8. My opinion, every Power 5 conference, like the major 5 conferences, all 5 of their conference champions should get an automatic berth, and then the next best 3 teams. And that's how it should work. Right now, I think the 4-team playoff is stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it's been there for a few years too, so they should like increase it or look to increase
It's been there since 2014.
Brian, we'd love to see Georgia win, but Bama.
Yeah, Bama's going to Bama. It's not going to be Georgia.
That's funny.
Selections by year.
Speaking of college football, what is his name? Jim Harbaugh might be coming back to the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the Raiders.
Yeah.
I almost want to say Oakland Raiders still, but I know I can't.
Yeah, it still feels like the Oakland Raiders.
The Oakland Raiders. Oh, can we just say rest in peace, John Madden?
Yeah, yeah, rest in peace.
And the No Fun League was like, what was Deshaun Jackson? You're wearing John Madden cleats? No, sorry, you're getting fined for that.
That was so stupid. I saw them like.
He said, "Find me, I dare you."
They did. They did find him,
and he said he didn't give a fuck.
I wouldn't care.
David, you were talking about Alabama and Georgia matching up a lot. Outside of this year, Georgia's only made it to the playoff once before this year.
Oh, really? I don't know. I don't think
a lot of the time it's Alabama and Clemson or Ohio State. Although Clemson's fallen off now that Trevor Lawrence is gone. But yeah, I don't watch a lot of college football, not as much as I'd like. Although I didn't watch a lot of NFL this year, not as much as I wanted to. I want to watch more next year.
I watch more NFL this year than I have in years past.
Well, the reason I didn't is because, like, going into this season, I play D&D on Sundays. So I can watch part of the first games, but we play D&D by the time the second game start and toward the end.
So when it comes to, say the Cowboys play next Sunday afternoon, are you going to not play D&D?
I'm not missing D&D.
Wow.
I'll have it on in the background.
Oh, you'll have it like on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't miss. Like David, I know you watch when we play.
Yeah, but I'm kind of able to double focus
because you can tell. Because whenever you go to talk, you can hear a lot of yelling in the background. It's so loud. I can
focus on the game. I'm sorry.
It's okay. His mic, and because he's DM.
I do. I mute my mic and I push when I talk.
Oh, no, he's
DM.
He's not DM. Fidget is.
Oh. Okay.
I really hate that we're not playing today.
Yeah. We also might not play next Sunday because I'm having a friend from out of state come visit me next week. So it depends on when they're Well, I might not be available. I don't know if you guys are going to play without me.
I don't like playing without people.
No, it especially seems like Fidget's not up for playing without people anyways because we need everybody.
I'm that way too. You should try it, Jeff. Also, Jeff, thank you for hanging out here as long as you have. I know you don't like football.
I played D&D twice.
I'd like to play D&D with you, Jacob. I think it would be fun.
I need to play. I think I would really like it if I really got invested. But my problem is I am too obsessed with streaming.
That's fair. See, I've got me and my wife. We have a friend at work who's trying to get us into a game, and I'd love to play. I'd love to play an in-person campaign. Hell yes. I don't know if I'm going to have the time between work and trying to stream 3 days a week, and I've got uploads I have to do. I have to edit, even though I hate editing.
Yeah. Plus, the important job of parenting.
Yeah, I've got to start writing a script for a new video tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I love the sport. I hate the people that play it. That's fair. Yeah, there's a lot. I get it. There's a lot of scumbags in the NFL. There are some good people.
Dak Prescott. I think Dak Prescott's a pretty good dude.
Great. I love AJ Dillon.
Not Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a bitch.
I didn't say Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. I know you didn't. I'm just saying that he's one of the scumbags. He's a bastard. I don't like him.
You filthy unlucky bastard. That's where I get that from.
He gets his medical advice from Joe Rogan. I'm just saying.
I do not.
Yeah.
Clearly, I do not.
Yeah, that was. I think he was joking when he said that, but
it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
Rodgers has like that monotone voice.
Yeah.
Like, all the time. You can't tell if he's being sarcastic or if he's just being dead serious.
Yeah, Jeff, Antonio Brown, he's a scumbag.
Okay. I feel like Antonio Brown's worse than Rodgers.
It's not even close.
Yes.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Okay, God, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say, like, at least Rodgers treats people well. He just has stupid health advice and health stuff.
And he causes problems in the front office.
It's not just him.
It's mostly
it is the front office a little bit.
It's mostly him.
It's never, when it comes to that, it's not usually a completely one-sided thing unless you're Antonio Brown.
You know who never caused problems in the front office? Tony Romo.
Well, yes, Tony Romo. I like him more as obviously he was a great player, but I like him more as a commentator. He's like my favorite commentator.
Oh, he's amazing.
I love Romo as a commentator.
I was hoping we'd get him as a head coach eventually because he knows football. I think he'd be a good coach.
Yeah, but I think he just loves commentating so much, and he doesn't want to deal with all the.
And he's making so much money.
Oh yeah.
Let that not be understated. They're paying him so much.
He gets to travel all these stadiums and see all these teams rather than deal with the nuances of daily life as a coach.
Plus, the NFL didn't like him. Outside of a couple of diehard Cowboy fans, even Cowboys fans didn't like Romo. So I don't blame him for not wanting to be involved with it anymore.
See, his mind was so good, but his body gave out on him, obviously, for one, and he just wasn't he was more athletic than people gave him credit for. He also wasn't super athletic compared to, but his mind was where it was at.
His mind,
being your commentator.
For his era, the only person who had a better mind than him was Peyton Manning.
I mean, Tom Brady was up there, and Drew Brees is up there too.
I think Romo's got a better football mind than both of them, though. But Peyton Manning was different.
Peyton Manning is just built differently. Can we just say I love watching Eli and Peyton.
I have not watched a single iteration of the Manning.
Well, I don't watch it. I just see bits and pieces, and it's just funny always.
Because I like Peyton, I hate Eli.
I think it's funny that they invited Marshawn onto their thing on live television. He dropped the F-bomb.
Marshawn Lynch dropped the F-bomb.
Yeah.
So they're on ESPN 2. They were watching the game, and you can tell Marshawn is high as fuck.
Love it.
He is high, and he comes on and they're running the football. And they're not running the football at the 5-yard line. He's like, man, why the fuck you not running the football at the 1-yard line? And I'm like, bro.
That's great.
No, he's still salty. Number 2.
Yeah. I know another big one they were talking about Philly, and Eli flipped the double bird to the camera.
Yeah.
He just wasn't thinking about it. Oh, it was funny. It was really fun, but I do not like Eli Manning.
Eli and Peyton just didn't even flinch when he said it.
Of course not. You can't react to it to make it worse.
I know, but it's funny, though.
Well, yeah, I like Marshawn
He's
Lynch.
like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's great.
Beast Mode is a national treasure.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
That was great.
I love his Uber Eats commercials. I really do. I think they're great.
Which ones?
The Uber Eats ones where it's tonight I'm having blah blah blah, and then the one where he's like, man, why would I tell you that? That's between me and my belly.
Yep.
And then they show the food. It's like, yo, why would you show my food? I was like, yeah.
Another good one for commercials is Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's hilarious. His commercials are great. Peyton Manning's commercials with Brad Paisley are, oh my god, they're so good.
Oh, the nationwide, yeah. I like Cooper Manning's one where he does for Uber Eats. He's like,
I just saw that one recently. Yeah, it's really good.
He's like, I'm gonna get the number one, and even though the number one's not as famous as the number 2 or the number 3, I was just like, bro, are you a little salty that your brothers are more famous than you? Just like a little bit.
What, Marcus?
I want a popsicle.
But you can't. You decided to play soccer, my dude.
Yeah.
There's another one coming, by the way. There's the younger
Arch.
Manning. The one that's named after the father.
Yep, Arch.
He's in college right now, I think.
Yeah, he's highly touted.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I think he's like. You mean Cooper's son?
Yeah, Arch.
Is it Cooper's son?
Isn't it Arch?
Mm-hmm.
It's Arch Manning, I think.
Yeah,
Arch.
Yeah,
Cooper's son.
He's named after the grandfather.
Yeah,
Because Arch Manning is Peyton's dad.
Yeah, Archie. He played for the Saints.
Yeah.
Well, Archie Manning is Peyton's dad, yeah, and then Arch is Cooper's son, though.
Yeah, he's a really highly touted prospect.
He's like, I'm gonna actually see how old he is.
He's in high school. He's in high school.
Is he in high school?
I think he's a junior.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, was born 2005, so he's going to be 17.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, dude, he's 6'4". His height is 6'4" at 17. How?
Well, my brother was
Genetics.
6'4" at 16.
Do you know how much when he gets to the NFL? Do you know how much? Oh, dude, I would not want to be his kid.
Of a 5 head he's going to have? Yes.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be him. You know how much fucking expectation is going to be on him?
The expectation for this kid is going to be...
It sucks. Yeah, I wouldn't want it.
Kitty!
Yeah, that's Calcifer.
Kitty! I'm going to go find my kitties now.
I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap the stream up. We've been going for 2 hours, and I've got to go be parent because Becca's not home. Thank you guys for joining, though. We are going to do a raid, though, because Danny is live.
Yeah.
We're going to raid Danny.
Yeah.
We're going to raid Danny.
Oh, go.
Thank you guys for hanging out. I look forward to doing more of these next year. I may do another one to wrap up the season, like after the Super Bowl, just to kind of go over everything. I think that would be fun. Hopefully, we can get Paul next time. Paul messaged me and told me he wouldn't be able to join us today like he wanted to.
Rip.
But that's fine because we didn't need the Patriots fans ganging up on us.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
And I
Hey, man, I think I was pretty objective. Okay.
Oh, you were objective. You were.
I was
Yeah.
trying to be objective. It's hard.
I love the Patriots. I love the Patriots. I'm realistic.
Yeah. I'm like that. I'm like that with Dallas too. But yeah, we're gonna go on this raid. I'll see you guys later, Captain. I was trying